Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant. We're gonna continue our playthrough of Rogue Trader. We are right now in the Mundus Valancius system. We just arrived and we're gonna explore this for the first time. And this is part of our main quest for chapter 2, Reclaim What Was Lost. So, just to brush up on what this was, the Von Valancius Protectorate has been destabilized by the disturbances in the warp and the severing of trade and transport routes. Restoring links with key worlds would provide Rogue Traders' planets with the supplies and support they need in this time of crisis. So, in this case we have restored the operation of the administrative apparatus on Dargonus. Dargonus is the capital world of the Von Valancius dynasty and home to key administrative assets. Discovering this world will help to restore essential channels for communication and trade between the Rogue Traders' holdings. So, Mundus Valancius. Then we have something else to do in Kranek, which is in Kiavagama, in Kiavagama, which is in Kranek, but I don't think we even have this one available as of yet. At least not that I could see. Yeah, so that one for now will have to wait. I think after dealing with this, I'm either going to explore up here or probably go look at these two. We'll see. Okay, so let's check out this place and see what it has to offer to us. Master Helmsman Raver. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of the Von Valancius dynasty is finally at an end. Dargonus is straight ahead. We have received countless greetings. Your subject would like to know when their master will be arriving. The merchant captains taking refuge in the orbital docks of Dargonus race to send you priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor and to make an impression on the Rogue Trader. Okay. Tell Dargonus Rogue Trader is coming home. It will be done, Lord Captain. Spiders in a jar. Okay. After the connection to the Master Helmsman is cut, the device crackles with Heinrich's voice. Lord Captain, I will be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dargonus, so I can personally introduce Achilles Scalander, a servant of the Golden Throne who previously attended Lady Theodora on Dargonus. I am counting on your benevolence. The Voxcast ends with a click. So I think he's telling us that he wants us to take him with us. Okay, so before going there, I'm going to explore the rest of the planets. There's also a ship over there. Phlogiston. We have 8 already, but this one gives 4. It's not bad. Let me first check out the rest. Nothing. Intriguing surface topography. It is possible that the molten rock of the mantle poured out as a consequence of a natural cataclysm or a collision with a celestial body. And before I forget, what is this quest? Spiders in a jar. The capital world of Dargonus is home to the aristocracy of the Von Valancius Protectorate. The power of any one of the noble families exceeds that of the colonial governor, and securing the complete loyalty of the nobility is an important step to legitimizing the authority of the new Rogue Trader. So just make planetfall on Dargonus. Okay, people are waiting for me. We will go over here first, then the ship, then Dargonus. Nothing. Okay, so ship. Actually, quick save in case this is some kind of ambush ship battle. Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Adeptus Mechanicus is approaching the ship. Magos Tarsus' delegation intends to board our ship and gain an audience with your lordship. This is exactly how they phrased it. He intends, not humbly requests. Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the laity. It is regrettable. What do they want? The honorable servants of the Omnissiah have ignored our request. Such arrogance is hardly trivial. It rather appears to be part of their intimidation tactics. Okay, let's just, for now, not be mean to them. Receive the delegation. They may indeed be here on important business. It will be done, Lord Captain. Requesting permission to be present at the audience granted to my tech comrades. Oh. Okay, so he is mandatory. Cool. It takes the entire party, which suggests combat, which I do want. No, you go here and you go there.
A new challenge for me?
Oh, it's Opticon! And Tarsus. What is this? A group dressed in the crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks toward you. Adeptus Mechanicus. Their gazes are fixed on Pascal. You note that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others keep a respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture belies his tall frame. Despite the hood hiding his face, you recognize him as Opticon 22, whom you encountered on Footfall. The enormous tech priest points his hand at Pascal, Tarsus, and lets out a booming roar not unlike a factory alarm. It makes your very bones vibrate. Herald servo skulls marked with the emblem of the cog follow in his wake. They blare shrilly. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal Henneman, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you are under arrest? What? The hunched servant of the Omnissiah turns to you. Diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Wait, is he talking? No. The Adeptus Mechanicus offered their apologies, would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit on the road to its territory. Let's study them both. You identify the rare armor the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Secutor's plated mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe, to the point of endangering its operation. The slivers of flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then, convulsions shake the tech priest's body, and a painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There is an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over at his fellow, scrutinizing his condition. Okay, so who are you? In a burst of chattering, the servo skulls hasten to translate their master's mighty Benheric howl, an instrument of the Omnissiah authorized to punish and exact vengeance, known by the designation Tarsus Henneman. Identification codes recognized and confirmed. These units are who they declare themselves to be. On what charge are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? This heretic, a tech priest who has renounced the dogmas of the cult Mechanicus in favor of delving into forbidden, chaos-tainted technologies, is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy on the world of Kavagama, and making an attempt on the life of a servant of the Omnissiah. The deafening roar from the tech priest's vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear and notice blood on your fingers. The faulty unit will be removed. In the name of the Omnissiah, I condemn you. I'm not gonna let them take Pascal. Lightning flashes across the warrior's armor. Agony resounds in the blare of his vox alarm. In contrast, Pascal speaks quietly and coldly. You are malfunctioning, tech comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. This statement is false. Tech brother Tarsus Henneman is willingly undergoing holy torment deterioration, which, however, does not critically affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit calling itself Pascal Henneman, we have information that implicates you. Having learned that you are a member of the retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of rogue trader von Valancius, we have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. Point to the furious servant of the Omnissiah. Do you have proof that this tech priest is who he claims to be? Confirmed. According to the archive entry I-1E99237, Magos explorator Tarsus Henneman served on maintain the ship, identifier classified, in the capacity of a reliquary caretaker. He sustained extensive damage to both the organic and the sacred part of his body in a series of sacrilegious breaches of the right of operation and assassination attempt. Owing to a statistically fortunate coincidence, by the Omnissiah's grace, enough of his operational capacity was preserved for him to don a Goliath model sacred battle harness, which would preserve his vital functionality. Archive entry personally data sealed by the captain of the identifier classified. The sound from the Tech Priest's vox is like the moan of a bending steel beam, a servo skull declares. For vengeance I thirst as I tread the path of vengeance. For vengeance I thirst as I tread the path of vengeance, following a blasphemous miscreant's bloody tracks. Analysis of the security system showed that the assassins, heretics, infiltrated the reliquary using Tech Brother Tarz's unique identification code. Someone had stolen, duplicated Brother Tarz's identity, which is a grade 3 transgression, and the unit making the allegedly criminal claim of being Pascal Hanneman is known to have previously entered the stolen code. Okay, first of all, wait a minute. What is happening on Kyavagama? That planet belongs to me. According to Vox interception data, the planet's fabricator sensor made incorrect, blasphemous modifications to Manufactorum working procedures, which qualifies as a lapse into sacrilege. The Adeptus Mechanicus are hereby officially notifying House von Valancius of having commenced an investigation into Operation to Remove Fabricator Sensor Cubis Delphim. Estimated time to procedure completion, 3.7 solar years. Our data suggests that the unit which used Magos Explorator Hanneman's identification code performed an unauthorized upgrade on the planetary Vox array and introduced data deemed to be scrap code into its operation. This fact points to this unit's criminal complicity with the heretic Cubis Delphim. Okay, so first of all, what do you have to say to this, Pascal? Pascal replies firmly, his Vox crackling with a hint of indignation. I deny these charges. I never plotted against my tech comrade. My cognitive purity vows were never distorted. My unique identification code was never stolen. I am the true Magos Explorator Hanneman, and I am not guilty. The Tech Priest's deep, guttural roar blends into the Servo Skull's high-pitched whine. False witness. Yeah, I'm not handing Pascal over to you unless I see evidence. Let's get to the bottom of this matter together. Request approved. Ready to work in cooperative mode. Tarzus gives you a haughty look and lets out a howl of wrath. Archiving. Tech Brother Tarzus opposes lay participation in the investigation Search for the Truth. The unit Opticon 22 advises in favor of the House von Valancius representatives' participation request. So we can address him. I think you and I should continue the discussion in private. The big chap is creating friction. We have Lore Imperium and Persuasion, which both have 100% chance to pass. I insist on a joint investigation. Arresting a rogue trader's retinue member without an justification stands in breach of the law and my privileges under the warrant of trade. Pascal has accompanied me on my travels for a while now, and I can swear to it that he is no criminal. Yeah, this sounds weird. Yeah, I will insist on the joint investigation here. Request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request Tech Brother Tarz's consent to the co-participation of representatives of the von Valancius dynasty in the investigation proceedings. A sacrilegious conspiracy. Oh, he drew his weapon. I refuse help from laypersons. I am a cog of the Deus Mechanicus that grinds down corruption, and I will carry out the sentence immediately. Pascal freezes, but green sparks light up in his visor. He extends a hand toward Tarzus and replies, in a clanging voice, "Let the cycle be discontinued." You realize Pascal's words are coming from both his own Vox and Tarz's. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness lights up at once, blindingly, and the wounded armored Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. Attention! Priority notification. Service units of the Kappa Triad supply line are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Command, retreat and reinitiate negotiations. Heretic Pascal, I will wreak punishment upon you in the name of the Deus Mechanicus. Estimated probability of... Okay, I want to read that.
Submit and you'll die.
Okay, so we're fighting these guys, but not...
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
but not Opticon. Estimated probability of conflict inevitable. Initiating retreat. Confrontation avoidance. Redeployment protocol. I love his synonyms. Okay, so what are we looking at here? 445 HP enemy. 2 servitors. This guy has an axe, which is powerful. Aggressive protocol. At the end of each turn, this creature suffers 10 direct damage but gains a stacking plus 5 damage bonus. Also, at the end of its turn, this creature makes one attack against everyone within its melee range. Interesting. Irresolute, this creature does not have its own resolve and does not influence on momentum. Immune to fatigue, disturbed, perplexed, and staggered. Shock damage increased, 4 deflection, armor, and less dodge. Okay. So, melee. Servitors are also melee. Tarsus Skitarius. The hell is that? He is also melee. And these guys are clearly ranged with a kind of irrelevant weapon. A stub carbine. They do have operative abilities though. Okay. So ideally I would like to control these guys and kill those first. But given my position, I'm not sure if I can do that. So, Abelard, I think I'm gonna keep him here. I think Argenta will go over here behind heavy cover. Idira can do the same thing. Pascal, I suppose I can put you... This is too close for comfort, I think. Where would I put him though? Maybe here? I guess. Now, my character... I think I will send him over here, which hopefully... Well, this guy can move, so he can break through my cover, I think. This is too close to the front line. I'm just thinking, because I kind of would like to give an extra turn to... Or give extra turns to Argenta. Or even Idira. Would also be good. So I think I'm gonna stay here. And see how this plays out. And hope I don't get murdered. And Cassia, I have different plans for her. I'm gonna keep her like... here. Because I'm gonna try to... force move them and then just blast them with my eye ability. Okay, so I'm playing first. Do I give the turn to Argenta or to Idira? I think I'll go for Argenta to start building up her versatility stacks. Sure.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. So let's see. I have to do my usual math. I have 5 AP, which means... Why is my weapon not reloaded? That's strange. Which means I can burst fire, hitting a couple of them. Even though I have this cover along the way, I might as well just destroy it. This would bring me to 3 versatility, which makes my wildfire cost 2. So 2, 4... and very likely 5, and try to burst this entire area with my heavy weapon and try to bring them down. That's my plan. Okay, so... I could just work on that one as well. But I prefer to hit more enemies for my Furious Recital. Because this is... each enemy that was hit... in this turn, yeah, so let's burst like this. Come on. Like this. Like this, yeah.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, now this costs 2. So I'm gonna swap over to my heavy bolter. We're gonna use Devastating, we're gonna use Wildfire, and Burst again. Try to knock them down, that's my goal here.
Doubt is for the weak.
Perfect. 3 went down, this guy is still up. Doesn't matter too much. Furious Recital, we can even move if I wanted to, but I think I'm fine where I am. Okay. Yes, you take some damage, that's expected. You stay where you are. Or you can even... Yeah, you stay where you are. Now, Mr. Cordumt, what are we doing here? I could just give the extra turn to Argenta again and have her continue blasting. I think I'm gonna give it to Idira to buff up Argenta and maybe do something else as well. Okay, so I think I will want... If I'm only looking at buffs... Okay, I can poison these three and do warp speed. Or I can do warp speed, Word of the Emperor, and Iron Arm on Abelard, which I think overall might be better. Just buffing my friends here. So warp speed on Argenta.
On it.
Give resolve to everyone here.
Will do.
And Iron Arm on Abelard. And I need to refresh my memory on my new feature, or my new talent. Which was, because we have a lot of stuff here, which was... Man, I have some trouble. Fatebringer? No. Where is it? Second sight. I can't find it. Ah, here. Whenever a prey that is not being trailed is killed by an ally, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn with half of their MP and AP. Right. So I'm gonna mark people as prey. For example, this guy
Anything
here.
is.
Might as well do it
But
here
of
as
course.
well. And that's all I can do.
My prescience has failed me.
Now, do I want to swap position? I think I'm fine where I am. Now, Cassia, we're gonna do our usual routine here. So more damage is gonna be here. The front line will be... Well, let me see. Point of curiosity, I can bring them all kind of over here. Okay, so front line goes here.
Me? If you insist,
And
Lord
then
Captain.
I'm gonna get the back line possibly over here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Stronghold Stratagem. Allies in that area have more armor, cannot be overpenetrated, gain immune to prone and deflection. And they suffer no injuries. Perfect. Put it there. Okay. So, let me think. Man, I hate it that there is this cover over here, and I feel that if I try to do this, it's going to hit the cover. And I hate that the game doesn't display this accurately. It looks like it's gonna hit everybody, but it might not. Okay. So I think I'm gonna buff Cassia, move over here, use Point of Curiosity, and then blast everyone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more point for something else if I want. Okay. So if I get over here, this should not get blown up by cover, because it's clear, except this part here, maybe. Okay, so yeah, buff yourself.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
I don't like the fact she's gonna be exposed, however. Okay, well, we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so Point of Curiosity, let's point it over here. Very lovely. Now let me see. If I move back a little, I can even use it again. Or I can give Reveal the Light to Idira. There's a lot of decent options here. What if I came here? instead. This might just be better. There's no cover along the way. Okay, I could even use Point of Curiosity. I don't think I need it, so... Okay, cancel the movement, thank you. So, reveal the light again on Idira.
If I may.
And move into cover. And then do this. Come on, man, there's no cover blocking me. So, this should work.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Oh, yeah, baby. That is very nice. Let's see. Wow, really? None of them got stunned. Okay, willpower group resistance test required. So, succeeded, 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 and failed. Man, they are good on 50-50s, they are. Okay, that's fine. This guy is downed. I can start doing some very nasty things with this. I have 4 stacks. Can I go up to 6? Can I go up to 6? I can't run and gun. But I think I won't try to do that yet. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4 burst. And then I still have 2 more AP to burst with my other weapon as well. And I think I want that. So if I shoot like this, it's not the best of angles. But if I come here, it is a very good angle. This would also be a prime location for a shotgun blast or a flamethrower attack. Okay, so
I will bathe this battlefield
concentrated,
in righteous fury.
devastating to try and also bring those guys over there down. Now we wildfire.
Faith without deeds is
Now we
worthless.
shoot 8 shots. Like this. It doesn't even hit the cover. Okay, good.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was chosen.
I'm very happy with this. We swap to our normal bolter. I can even... Man. Nah. And I will just burst them again. I could go defensive, right? Yeah, okay, let's not be too cocky here. I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna single shot someone. Like that guy.
God Emperor, move through me.
And then I'm
Be
going
the
to go for
fire in my
entrench.
heart.
Exposing Abelard, joint analysis. A nice shot, man. Ow. That hurts a bit. Now, we can have a lot of fun here, I think. Because if I do this... This is a very large blast. For a lot of damage. Okay. Let's pray over here.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
So, 2 AP. Plus 1 to heal. And possibly plus 1 to warp speed. And then Abelard can clean up whatever is left. Okay. So let's blam here. Decent damage. Heal up Abelard. Give him warp speed. And move over
What
here
is
just
this
because.
foreboding?
Now, Mr. Cordumt, you're gonna play as well. I think I'll just have Idira attack again, because she can kill everybody now. Okay, so be my servant, take voice of
Not a problem
command,
for me.
take air of authority. I would like to know if this damage also works on the warp abilities. So I will try it.
Nothing I can't do.
And take an extra turn.
All too easy.
And now we do Kablam over there. That's 2 hit points. I can heal Abelard again. Does he have an injury? He does. We can heal that, I suppose. So 2, 3, and more resolve. Okay, so let's get resolve first.
Was that you?
Wait, did I? Wait, what? I got momentum. Allies in a circle with 5 cell radius gain 7 resolve at the end of combat. Why did I get momentum? Custom reason. I got plus 15 and then minus 2. What? Jay, stop. What? Because of Veil deck? Okay, wait. After triggering a psychic phenomena, we get psi rating. Oh yeah, the momentum. The wearer gains momentum and temporary wounds equal to their resolve, which we have 19. Very nice. Very nice. Now, are we ready to see people blow up? I hope you are, because I am. Oh, I love it so much. It feels so good. So, let's try and see the damage here. It says... Okay, base damage is 1 to 168. Even though here it says 18 to 235. Oh no, okay, sorry. This is different from this because it has the modifiers. So, plus 9 from Psychic Barrage. Okay, it does. Okay, Inspire does affect spells. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Percent modifier. Lovely. I would like to know, though, why is this value so high? That's what confuses me. Because it deals from 1 to 1 plus psi rating times the Psyker Staff power level. Okay, so 1 plus... Man, these gloves are like making Idira insane. 1 plus psi rating, so 8, times the Psyker Staff power level. And the staff power level is... Oh, it has a power level of 5 plus the resolve. Ah, that's why this is so good. And that's why this is working so well. Give me 1 second, please. And I am back, sorry. I had Cordampina ask me a question. So this is actually very, very powerful with increasing resolve. This is like insanely powerful. Because it's 5 plus 19. So it's... Oh my god. Okay, so wait. It's 5 plus 19, so right now it's 24. It's 24 times 8. Jesus. Yeah, that's why this is so... Why it deals so much damage. The other thing I want to try out is... from my main character... What was it? I think it was Inspire... I'm learning my new skills. Bear with me. Inspire. If the target uses a heroic act before the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn, they regain 25 momentum. Okay. Man, and the willpower you get from Reveal the Light is massive. We're at 184. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use another heroic act. So the heroic act version deals, oh my lord, from 1 to 2 times 1 plus Syra. Oh my god, man. And increases damage suffered by them until the end of combat by 2 times the Psyker's staff power level. Dude, this is so powerful. Yeah, you guys just die. And if pain channeling worked as intended, this guy would also die. And it does. It did work as intended. That was very cool. I love when the game works as it's supposed to work. I will say that combat, the characters, the skills, it feels freaking amazing. Honestly, it's awesome. I love it. Requesting cessation of hostilities, Opticon22 says. I'm sorry that you had to kill a comrade. But is he dead or is he alive? Because I kind of want his gear. That's why I'm reluctant to choose this option. Okay, let's try and go for this one here. I'm sorry that you had to kill a comrade. I also regret have a negative assessment of this event. The Adeptus Mechanicus still accused the unit identifying itself as Pascal Hanuman of criminal theft of a unique identification code. Unlike Tech Brother Tarsus, I am not authorized to immediately arrest, execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There are no apostates among us. The piercing voice from the Vox synth is more overwhelming than Tarsus' thunderous roar. Tech Brother Tarsus and the machine spirit that lived in his battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. Their judgment was rash and erroneous. Now their torment is over. I declare them martyrs and am requisitioning Tarsus Hanuman's neural augmetic for the purposes of preserving his blessed memory. Okay. As astonished tech priests look on, Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augmetic from his skull. His movements are as precise as they are respectful. Let's just listen in silence. But I think what he's really trying to do, I think he's trying to get his memory to analyze who sent him after Pascal. I think that's what he's doing, and it's smart. With each word, Pascal's voice grows more powerful and majestic. You saw the agony your tech brother Tarsus was in. His unbridled, pain-spurred faith intimidated you, yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voices to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind had merged was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will, and you watched the tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is a true path to knowledge. Yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. There is a clang as Opticon's knee presses into the floor. They all kneel down. Crimson hooded heads are bowed. Let the cycle be discontinued. The radiant light pouring out of Pascal's visor grows dimmer. Static creeps back into his voice. Let the cycle be discontinued, tech comrades. Okay, so... Pascal, there's one small point I'm not clear on. What just happened? Do I want to say this in front of them? I assume that they are not going to listen into the conversation, maybe? Okay. Let's see. Pascal's vox synth crackles somewhat tentatively. I decided to sustain my words with an excerpt from one of the Blessed Amarnath's sermons, on loss of internal and external function, verse 4. My analysis deemed it appropriate. What was the reason for that act of genuflection? It has been a long time since the words of the Messiah of discontinuing were last spoken openly over public communication bans. We respectfully welcome wisdom's return. So he is not forgotten after all. The Messiah of discontinuing, is that how you refer to Amarnath? Following Archmagus Amarnath's partial laicization, removal from the chain of command, that was the authorship attribution on a series of sermons on discontinuing the cycle that were disseminated across the Cognizance fleet. It was, in fact, a title used by many in times past. Do you know where Amarnath is now? Data unavailable. No reports have mentioned Archmagos Amarnath since the incident on the Arc Mechanicus Hermetico, which led to the presumed disappearance of that void ship. My archive has no data on the Hermetico incident. The vessel was the Blessed Amarnath's base of operations. Is it lost then? Pascal's voice is filled with anxiety. Were you among his followers? Negative. I had no contact with Archmagos Amarnath and was never a member of his flock, disciples, retinue. However, my analysis of the doctrine he outlined inspired in me deep respect for, trust in him. Is Amarnath teaching not heretical? This statement is false. Contrary to what many servants of the Omnissiah thought they knew, preferred to believe, love it, the fleet's Supreme Conclave never issued an official statement on that decision. 37% of the Supreme Conclave's members openly supported Archmagos Amarnath's views and were removed from the chain of command under circumstances that were classified. The Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. I presume the conflict between you and Pascal has been resolved? The data received provides a basis for calling the fallen tech brother Tarsus' hypothesis into question. Out of respect for, due to lack of authorization to indict, man, these synonyms are it's so well done. Whoever designed this character and wrote this character, well done, sir. Or lady. Followers of the Omnissiah of discontinuing, we will not proceed with detainment, arrest, termination. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Thank you, Tech Brother Opticon 22. Okay, so now that the conflict has been resolved, you may remain aboard my ship. Request denied. The Kappa Thread supply line delegation is leaving Dargonus, expresses gratitude for the hospitality, ceasefire, and proclaims its intent to return to Footfall to resume performing its regular functions. The tech priest looks over at Pascal as if waiting for something. Pascal's mechadendrite briefly touches the shoulder of Opticon 22, who bows respectively. A very cool little encounter. Game. Okay. Okay. Good. I was getting worried there for a second. I also want to check something, because we were analyzing our talents. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay, so we lost 74 momentum because it's the cost of the heroic act. Okay. We dealt 219 to cover, 346 to Tarsus from pain channeling. Dude, this can't be right. Right, this can't be right. No. Whenever the Psychic kills an enemy with a psychic power dealing more damage than the target's wounds, the excess damage will be dealt to the enemy closest to the target. Dude, how does this guy take 346 excess damage? Then he took another 248 from pain channeling. Okay. This was the actual damage from the skill. Momentum changed by 12 due to enemy death. Okay. Momentum changed by 24 to 200 again. So... No, wait, what? We went down to 126. But then from 126 we went up to 173. Okay, wait. Then we went to 200. Okay, got it. So, the combat log sucks because it's out of order, right? You see here, change by 12 to 173, 24 up to 200, and then it says from 12 to 185, and from 15 to 141. So it's very strange. Reason, custom. Okay, so let's see. We gain 20, 12, 24, 12. $25 momentum. We didn't actually get 25 momentum ever. We only got 24. Ah, okay, maybe we got 24 because it reached the maximum. No, but this is enemy death. So I don't really know if that worked or not. But the combat ended, so it's kind of unclear if it worked or not. Okay. Now, do you have your armor? Really? He didn't. I was hoping for a very cool piece of armor. The guy had nothing. I am officially sad. God damn it. I was expecting so much more. Oh well. Why do you still have an injury?
Yes. On it.
I thought I had healed him to full, but I guess not. Right, so we are at the upper decks of our own ship. I had kind of forgotten where I was.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Very cool battle. Very impressive show of force from Idira. Well, and Argenta also played a very good role in disabling them. And Cassia clumped them up together as well. I'm very happy with this. I think I will want some kind of ability that will lower enemy resistance in checks. I think that's the next thing I want. For the point of curiosity plus the stun from the eye attack. Yeah, I want that. Okay, quests remain the same. So now we can make planetfall on Dargonus. We have two different things. The Valancius Palace and the Administratum. Where do I want to go first? Restore the operation of the administrative apparatus on Dargonus. Okay. Deal... No, this is different. But I think I had something for the Administratum, didn't I? Return to the palace. No, okay. So I'll just start with this one, the Valancius Palace. No, this guy doesn't need to come. So we're fine like this, okay. I did forget to pause for the loading screen, sorry about that. That is a lot of people. Long live the Rogue Trader! Greetings, your lordship. Work, work. Work, work. Oh, the nobles. Glory to the great rogue trader. Okay. Argento looks like a gimp, but other than that, I think we're fine. Clementia Werserian! Oh, is she the wife of Abelard? The Emperor protects. Welcome home, your lordship. The stately woman in a long full dress uniform makes a grateful curtsy. Her short graying hair does not obscure her stern features. I am Clementia Werserian, Court Chancellor of the von Valancius dynasty. On behalf of all of Dargonus, please accept my deepest condolences on the untimely passing of Theodora von Valancius. Her departure is a terrible blow to us all. But as one star expires, another always flares to life. And, although still overcome with bitterness and grief, your subjects hope that you will become the trade dynasty's guiding light in these trying times. Clementia. Abelard offers a reserved nod. She nods in return, and the lines on his brow soften ever so slightly. Achilles Calendar. Oh no, I think Heinrichs wanted to be with me for this. Damn it. Give me a second. Okay, sorry for the pause. I just had to check if I had a save, a recent enough save. And I did, because the game auto-saves before you actually enter somewhere. So now I'm bringing Heinrichs with me instead of Pascal. I forgot he had told me that he wanted to introduce this guy. Okay, so we pass this. So yeah, the young man quickly brings a respirator to his burned face and bows his head courteously. His raven black hair veils his burns and skull implants, and his thin metal fingers creak quietly as he offers a welcoming gesture. Achilles Calendar, Secretary at the Administratum Department. I hope your journey to Dargonus was not darkened by unwanted troubles. It was an eventful thank you. The Emperor protected us. It was terrible. Let's just go with this one, even though it sounds dogmatic. The Emperor protected us on our journey through the stars. Achilles makes the sign of the Aquila, and may he remain merciful to us till the end of time. Does your lordship wish to survey the grounds? Or perhaps we could sate your curiosity by answering any questions you might have? Governor Urban Drivestem has been notified on your arrival on Dargonus and will visit the palace shortly. The preparations for the official visit are well in hand, but your lordship still has plenty of time before the meeting. Okay, let's explore this. Hold on a moment, Clementia. What did you say your last name was? Clementia, I don't know. Nods politely. You heard correctly, your lordship. I am of House Werserian, Lord Abelard's granddaughter and direct descendant. Ah, okay, so not his wife. Chancellor Werserian has held her position at the von Valancius court for many years. She earned Lord Captain Theodora's respect through acts of great perseverance. There's no room for doubt. Blood had nothing to do with it. The Emperor blesses those who strengthen humanity's domain through their deeds. You have reason to be proud of your progeny. Yep. Abelard looked at you in surprise, but then immediately put on an air of indifference. Thank you, Lord Captain. Why isn't the Emperor here to greet me? Apologies, your lordship. Governor Drivestem's residence is on the other side of the world, by the administrative palace of Dargonus. We sent word as soon as you entered the system, but it takes time to travel the great distances of your domain. Oh. Chancellor Werserian appears unruffled, but you cannot shake the thought that the governor's lateness is a subtle political gesture designed to test the limits of what is acceptable when it comes to interacting with a new rogue trader. He will pay for that. I would like to rest before the meeting. Where are my chambers? They are very close, just down the hall. That is also where the study and the audience chamber are. Achilles' face brightens with a pearly white smile, restoring some of his former good looks. Lady Theodora's study has remained locked since her last departure, but on account of your arrival, we have arranged for it to be tidied up. It is ready whenever you may need it. You are dismissed. I apologize for my bluntness, but I have a request to make. Perhaps before the meeting takes place, the illustrious Lord Captain could spare a few minutes for a conversation with me? Achilles bows his head. I am certain that you will find my report on the state of affairs in the Von Valancius Protectorate most useful. Alright. And I hope Heinrich has something to say, because I brought him back specifically for this. We have to talk to Achilles. And I should also level up. Wait, why are you here? Oh, this kind of counts like the... the ship. I can see everybody. Cool. Okay. So everybody's over here. I'm guessing...
Halt. I noticed something.
There are goods somewhere. Oh, here. Huh? Okay. Toss a coin. To your witcher, oh valley of plenty. Glinting in the light, the coin falls into the... Damn it. Into the clear water and sinks to the bottom. That song and the first choreographed fight in The Witcher were basically the only parts of the show that I liked, sadly. Oh yeah, baby, give me that. Then they kind of messed up everything. Especially if you read the books. There's a lot of disappointment there. Wait, what is this? A living, fruit-bearing tree in the heart of a hive world is a fantastical sight. They probably use a lot more water to tend to this tree than the average Dargona citizen can hope to receive in their daily ration. Okay. So everybody's here. The palace is over there. The game says that my friends are here, but I'm guessing that this is only the case because these are the people I chose to bring with me. With the exception of Argenta, she's over there for some reason. And here we have the entrance to the palace. The Von Valancius Palace, my friends. Okay, and I think this is actually a good place for us to stop this episode. We will explore the Von Valancius Palace in the next one, fresh, and see what's up. Very excited. As always, my friends, thank you so much for being here with me in the channel, watching some Rogue Trader. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Questions, suggestions, you know what to do, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more, many more videos coming out soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe everyone.